the one thing that I would just say to those who will end up watching this video is just to please be open-minded and to understand where we're coming from, to understand that we just want to live in the world. We want to have our futures. College is supposed to be a point in life where you're starting your future, you're creating your future. And I really just want to be able to see that and be able to have my sister and my teammates and my coaches and my friends be able to see that future.
For people, you have to listen. Don't just listen to respond. Listen to what we're actually saying and what we're actually going through as a people. Because everybody's life is different. My life is different from the next Black person, but we all kind of go through the same things. And we've kind of been through the same hate, the same prejudice, and we all get along with each other. And we have that bond with another Black person. So when we are telling y'all something, we're just not telling you to tell. Like, it's actually real, and these are real things that has happened to us.
As far as my team goes, I think that their voices are just as important, especially with them speaking to their families as far as like older relatives or other people that may not understand the time that we're in or the time that we always been in. Them speaking up in racially motivated situations or places that looks like a person of color might need some help. And most importantly, just speaking publicly, speaking just out loud and knowing and letting people know that they're aware and that they care and that there needs to be a change.
Having a conversation, taking time to listen without judgment, taking time to hear perspectives from not just from a Black side but from both sides. And I think that's what our country is lacking at times. It's people stating what's going on in their life almost in a sense of defense all the time because they have to be in defense all the time. And so I think when we get to a point where we can both sides, white or Black, Asian or Black, Asian or Mexican, Mexican or Indian, it does not matter who it is, being able to have a conversation and saying, hey, this is how I feel. This is what I experience day to day. I need you to know this so you can see what's wrong with it. And not in a way of shaming and being like, you're a terrible person, stop doing that. But like in a way of like saying, okay, I'm going to say this to you and you're going to realize that this is not right. And that's okay. And let's make a difference. Like, how do we, like, we can't demand change or we can't see change until people see both sides of the story.
I think everybody should continue to rally together, and you can kind of see the protests and like social media posts kind of slow down now, just like with anything usually. So I think we need to just keep putting the pressure and like rally together and vote certain people out, vote certain people in that have like the best interest of like everybody, not just themselves or a small group of people. So I think, yeah, this is like more than ever. Now's the time to just continue to stick together, like we have been the last 3 weeks, and show up to vote and just like keep pressuring, lawmakers and politicians to do the right thing.
Like one side, it's like, oh, I don't feel like, this is happening to you, or it's just like, if we can all come into an agreement, I feel like with racism, it shouldn't be such a debate. It should just be like, so understanding. But a lot of people are just so misinformed and uneducated about it. And I feel like if we really want to move forward, we need to start educating people and definitely educating our younger students and athletes as well, because, you know, today, you know, they're being taught to hate. And I feel like that if we can really get them to change their perspective on things, then maybe we can go forward.
You're more likely to listen to somebody who looks like you know, if that makes sense. So like, if you're a white person and you have friends who are against the Black Lives Matter movement and are against like equal rights for people and like all that stuff, for you to call them out on that and to confront them about it in not like a mean, aggressive way, but like in a way where they're going to listen to you. They're going to be more likely to listen to you because you're white and you look like them, versus me and me being Black. They're going to look at me like, okay, he's just saying that because he's Black and boom, 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 boom. They're going to give a lot of excuses towards it. Versus somebody who looks like you, they're going to be more likely to listen and be like, okay, he's not Black. So if he's telling me that I'm in the wrong and that this is the truth is right, he's probably right, and I should listen to him more. That's what I feel. And like I said, through those conversations between Black and white and just white and white and voting, I feel like we are going to go in a bigger direction than what we have been. So I feel like we've been in the same situation of doing protesting and maybe getting little things changed every couple of years here and there, if not really that. But I feel like through conversations and getting the right people in power at all levels, not just presidential, but all levels, local communities, I feel like change will come, and just having conversations with people to get to know one another, not just by stereotypes, but truly getting to know that person. I feel like things will come change from that.